Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Tauruses out there for April 29th through May 5th. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day and that you guys will have an amazing week. I just want to say a big thank you to those who subscribed during last week. I'm completely blown away because in one day I went from 56 subscribers to like 200. I just want to say, well, it's 200 by the time I'm making this video, but I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that subscribed. I appreciate you guys so much. And I just always say, as my usual disclaimer, that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay. Maybe my readings will resonate another day. So, okay, let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on. I think I got a flipper. Had to fix that before I started. See what's going on for the Tauruses out there. Okay. This is what I like to see, y'all. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. The universe has something for y'all. And it could appear this week. It's either one or two things. You can actually receive it this week, or the energy is starting to build up for you to receive it this week. But either way, Taurus, you're getting something big. This is something the universe is giving you, and because of all your hard work and dedication and going through the changes and stepping into the unpredictabilities of life, because the universe know that was challenging for y'all. And for the Tauruses that has been open to the experience, that's been going with the wave, the universe definitely has a blessing for you here, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy for the Tauruses, because y'all do work hard. And I know with the changes that's been going on, it can be a lot. But the universe is saying, we are proud of you. And here's something for you. So we have the King of Cups, because 3 cards came out. King of Cups, the Tower, and the Chariot reverse. So like I was saying, the changes. This is like the Tower moment. So for you keeping your cool, for you not overreacting or really trying to fight against the universe with the Tower moments, because there was things the universe definitely blew up to the point that you guys couldn't return to it or to move forward. Maybe it was a path that you was on that abruptly ended, a relationship, a friendship, a job, a home situation. But this blew up because look at what it has for you. And especially, it's because the King of Cups, he plays it cool. You didn't let your emotions get the best of you. You stay focused, and it's just like, for Tauruses, I could only imagine, because, you know, my mom's a Taurus, and my guy best friend's a Taurus, and my mom, she lives a pretty, like, you know, she does her own thing, so she really is set to her own schedule. But me and my guy best friend were like the same age, so I witnessed abrupt changes that happened out of nowhere in his life that completely altered to where he is. And I could definitely say that watching him go through that, well, you know, hearing how stressful it is for him, you know, because he doesn't know what's going on. Maybe other Tauruses out here relate. It's just like, I don't know what's going on. All I know is stuff is blowing up, and I still got to keep my composure, because if I don't keep my composure, how I'm going to have my stability? So it's just by default where it's just like, you know what? If I'm not meant to go there, I'm not meant to go there. But one thing I cannot do is to lose all the progress that I have made this far. And that's why the Ace of Pentacles is here. All this blowing up and Tower moments was to lead you so the universe can give you something. To be like, here, see, this is why this didn't work. This is why you couldn't stay at that job. This is why you had to move. We don't see why until later. But it's asking you to go on faith. Do you trust in yourself? Do you trust in the universe? Then if so, and you moving forward and you just leaving those people, places, and things behind that's no longer working, that's what's here for you. So we have the Nine of Swords. So okay, I see this. On the outside, y'all keeping it cool, calm, and collected. But when y'all go to bed at night, this is really stressing y'all out. Seeing your life change, depending on, what Taurus is watching this, depending on how many changes you was going through, this has you guys stressed out. And it's like, when is this going to end? I don't know where I'm at in my life. But to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? You seen King of Cups, like everything's cool. Yo, this reminds me so much of my best friend. He does play King of Cups. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because that's just your composure. You don't like to lose your composure, but it's also helpful, Taurus, that you're not stressing alone. And it's crazy. What I realize is usually when we start stressing, that's usually when the blessing the universe has for us is coming. Whether you realize this or not, Taurus, the universe has something definitely in store for you. So find ways to help deal with that stress. Find ways to do things you enjoy. Because I know this process is not hard, but from what I see here is it's not all in vain. So if you feel stressed, make sure you talk to a friend, a family member, your partner, an online community, someone. Because going through, let me tell you, when Uranus comes to town, a lot goes on. I went through it for 7 years as a fire sign. I'm not an Aries, but I'm a Sagittarius. And there was a lot of these moments, a lot of endings, a lot of things that I was charging the chariot upright, and the universe is like, oh, nope, nah, that ain't the way. And that was stressful. But one thing I learned was I didn't see it then. But you know what's crazy? I see it now. I see the past 7 years now more clearly than I did back then. And I see how every decision, everything, every heartbreak has led me to, honestly, this, my purpose. I wouldn't have no depth to me if I didn't go through these experiences. You guys wouldn't have anything to resonate with, So I use what I went through. And I'm like, I didn't go through it for nothing. I know that my story can resonate with those, or my readings can resonate with those, and when they're going through a stressful time. Because, to be honest, I didn't know no tarot card readers 7 years ago. I had no idea, And for me to know what I know now, I love to share that with other people, because there's people that don't know. And that brings me content too, because to be able to help someone, help them be like, okay, I gotta stay calm. I have been stressing a lot. Maybe I didn't have as much faith in the universe as I thought I did. And here's the big one. You feel you are not in control. This is one of the main things that I feel is stressing you guys out. You feel there's another hand in your life that completely just took over. It's like you have no say, but you just have to go. And that is stressful. Absolutely. That's stressful. Because I remember when I had a moment like that from the universe, when the universe completely takes the wheel and you don't have no say because you need to get to where you need to go. And then when you get to where you need to go, you get what you want. So since you're going where you need to go, the universe is giving you what you want. But the more you stress, the more Nine of Swords, this Ace of Pentacles will turn into something you don't want. So be mindful. Be very, very mindful. Especially with Uranus in your sign. Because he will sure enough spring on you a manifestation out of nowhere that is not what you wanted. So I would really keep the stress levels down as much as you can, because you're very potent right now. And make sure you're focusing on what you choose to desire. And focus on that and do your best every day. So let's see why the Ace of Pentacles is here. We have the Strength card. We have the Page of Rods. The universe is asking you, Taurus, to hold on. The universe is saying, like, listen, I know this is uncomfortable. I know you stressing, but it's something that is a part of your path. Maybe if you have stayed on one path for years and years, and these are the tower moments, depending on how much cleaning you have done on your own, is how it shows with how many tower moments. If you're having a lot of tower moments, then it means you had a lot of old things in your life. And that's one thing Uranus don't get along with. Nothing that's old. Like, no, like, it's time to reinvent. It's time to reinvent yourself. This is where, okay, for these next 7 years, you're going to be going through a reinvention of yourself. You're probably not going to recognize yourself. And the universe is asking you to have strength. Hold on. Focus on the new beginnings. Have the strength. You guys are not called the bulls for nothing. And continue to focus on the new beginnings that's slowly making their way into your life, and take it day by day. Taking it day by day is so crucial, because I'm going to tell you, especially if you're honest, you never know what's going to happen day to day. For 7 years, I did not know what was going to happen day to day. I sure didn't. I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to wake up today, my relationship over, or this over, or that over? But once I learned to live day by day, that's all I could do. It really relieves stress, y'all. It really do. So, let's see why the 9th. The world, you guys are completing a cycle. This is why it's so stressful. The universe is like, you ever see a demolition, right? And a demolition, let's say, is an old building that had a purpose at one point, right? But it's time to build something new on that site. So they put all the dynamite on there. And then you watch it just crash. And all the smoke just spreads out, to make way. And then you see a brand new building. A beautiful building. Even, it's like, wow, that is really nice. Like, even though the other building was nice as well, but it was time for reinvention. This is what Uranus is here to do. And this is what the universe is saying. You completed a cycle. It's time to reinvent yourself. That's why this is so stressful. Depending on how stubborn you are listen, these changes, if they're a part of your plan, if they're a part of the contract that you made, there's certain things in life you can't avoid. You can't. When things are meant to happen, they meant to happen, rather you with it or you're not. So it's just better to just go with the flow. Because if you try to fight it, if you try to still go forward, you're only going to hurt yourself at the end of the day. So let's see why the 10 of Pentacles. See, y'all? You see? Because the universe is probably watching y'all stress. Like, we're working on your behalf, y'all. We working. It's you that can get in the way of you. You trying to control how, who, when, where. And that ain't with it. It's where you meant to be. And it's not where you think you should be. It's where you meant to be. And this is not just for, I say this in the Taurus ring because this is what's here, but I feel this is as a collective. If you are not where you meant to be, this is what's happening to everybody. But specifically, you guys, this is definitely Uranus energy with the Taurus. With the tower here. So I see nothing but good things here. But what I do see is the stress of you overthinking. You're going to miss the whole point, Taurus. Stay out your head. Don't think so much. If you think you're going to control this, you might as well throw that right out the window because it's not happening. You're going into the unknown, the uncertain. But I will tell you, in 7 years, you will look back and be like, wow, I needed that. I'm so glad that I reinvented myself. So, I really hope you guys appreciate this reading, Taurus, to stay strong, do the changes. If you have a tower moment this week, make sure to keep your cool. but also make sure that you're not stressing in the background alone. Find someone you could talk to or release that so it can help you. Also, let others help you is what I'm hearing too. Let others help you. You cannot do this all on your own. You can't. The old way of doing that, see the Ten of Pentacles, that's somebody else. That's not just you. That's not just you, Taurus. That's you combining with other people and letting other people help you. Because without her, right, he'll be at the 5. So make sure you're not too stubborn to the point that it's like, I could do it by myself. I got it. I got it. And the universe is showing you, Taurus, you don't have everything together. You don't. You're going to need other people sometimes. It's okay. Because the changes you're going through can be very upsetting at times, and you'll drive yourself absolutely crazy if you try to deal with it alone. You can only do so much alone. We came here to help each other. I know it'd be hard, yo. I'd be going through situations like in 2017. I didn't even talk to my Taurus best friend, you know what I'm saying? I tell him everything. But as I told him too, I was like, that's not healthy. I disappeared for months because I was trying to deal with it on my own, and it wasn't getting nowhere. I was just stressing and stressing and stressing because I was like, no, I don't want to bother anyone. I don't want to this. But if people love you, they don't feel like you're bothering them. They might actually be like, I want to help. If I can't help like financially, let me be that listening ear you can talk to. We're going through a lot of changes right now. That's not easy for nobody. So, Taurus, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.